Is this my life? I'm living in an RV? Really? I barely know this guy.
Possibly the last ride in the Chevy here.
Yeah.
Or we just get a different RV, is that what you're saying?
No.
That has a tighter turn radius than the Prius.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be good. I didn't know it was going to be that good. That was like, I didn't even know that was possible.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Cherie.
And we sold everything for a life of freedom and full-time travel.
Follow our journey for tips, and we also share our mistakes.
And we make plenty of them.
Yes, we do. And thank you for subscribing, because you don't want to miss some of these videos we have coming up. We have some really exciting things happening.
We do.
So weird. So this is the first time I've been in this truck. I mean, ever since I can remember, I think all the way back to when we were in Arkansas, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Over 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes, because that's when we got the Prius, because we decided we needed an additional little adventure car.
Right.
And so that's where we bought it. And I don't think I've been in this truck since then. And when I got in, I was like, oh, this is so weird. And then I had a rush of feelings come back to me that I felt when I joined you on the road. Because how long was it before we bought the Prius that we were on the road?
6 months maybe?
Was it? So June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, 5 or 6 months. And yeah, a lot of that time we weren't riding around a lot in it or anything like that. But yeah, so when I joined you, that's when I broke my arm, sudden change of events, lost my job because of the neurological effect of the broken arm, and had to sell all my stuff, and joined you. We'd been dating for how long?
Oh gosh, only
December, January,
3
February,
months?
March. Like 3 months before I broke my arm.
Right.
Yeah. So then I joined you, and I remember sitting here. I had a rush of these feelings come back.
Cherie.
Oh boy.
First RV trip. How's breakfast?
Good. I got some Engine 2 cereal and granola and bananas and blueberries and almond milk. Sitting here thinking, what am I doing? Is this my life? I'm living in an RV? Really? I barely know this guy. I mean, we've been dating, but I mean, not long enough for me to like up and move in with you or anything like that.
Plus, some people told you that, yeah, you might want to be careful about that.
Yeah, some people are like, are you sure he's safe? How do you know he's not traveling around the country murdering people?
Yeah, I've got like a stack of ex corpses, underneath the floorboards in the RV.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and just sitting here, I was like, the rush of feelings was like a lot of nervousness, being terrified, like questioning myself, what am I doing? And like tears came to my eyes, like this is so weird, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, you have a real attachment to I guess this environment in the truck.
Yeah,
I suppose.
Because I guess I had those feelings a lot in this truck.
Right.
Looking around and thinking, what am I doing? What? Questioning myself.
And of course, you get to drive in the car and do whatever you want and have all this freedom.
Yeah, I do like having the car. I think somebody just commented too, like, why don't you put the Prius in the toy hauler so you can ride together? Like, because I don't want to ride together. We spend 24/7, 365 together. We need a few hours break every once in a while.
Right. So are you going to ride with me in the new truck?
On the way back to the RV, and that's about it.
So we are truck shopping, or we are continuing truck shopping.
Yeah.
And it's like the last day of some incentives on a certain kind of truck that we're looking at. So we've got a couple dealerships in mind, but it is possibly the last ride in the Chevy here.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed. Like even the seatbelt, I got in, I was like, oh yeah, the seatbelt. I couldn't stand the seatbelt. I have like this clip to keep it down here because otherwise it's like in my face, and it's like the worst seatbelt. It's such a stupid seatbelt. I'm not a fan of Chevy, I guess. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Right. So we want to know, what do you guys think we should get? What brand for a heavy-duty truck to pull a big fifth wheel? So right, Chevy or Dodge or Ford.
What was that Ram thing that we test drove?
Yeah, we have test driven
Who makes that?
a Ram.
Is that a Dodge?
That's a Dodge.
Oh.
Oh, it's pretty nice inside.
USBs all around. It's remote start.
What kind of warranty comes with these?
Your bumpers are 3 to 36,000 miles, and then because it's a diesel, the diesel is 70 or 100,000.
Oh, okay.
And what's the price on this?
MSRP I think is 69, so we're down to like 60. Almost have $10,000 off.
So somebody's door is open.
Not mine.
It might be yours.
Oh,
It's yours.
I guess it's mine.
Monster truck.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get excited about trucks.
It's got 16 miles on it. Well, there's a lot of places for stuff.
Yes, tons of place for stuff.
Lots of storage. USBs are nice.
Yeah, you got USBs up here. You got USBs back here. Auxiliaries if you ever add extra lights or anything.
You don't know what the tow capacity is on this, do you?
I can look.
It's that, and the gear ratio is important.
There's
Yeah.
GMC.
Well, GMC and Chevy are basically the same
Okay.
when it comes to that high-end
I
truck.
see.
So yeah, let us know in the comments, what do you think we should get? And
What year is this guy?
this is a 2006.
2006. Yeah, it's
So-
about that time, huh?
Right, put a lot of miles
13 years old.
on this truck. I did buy it used.
I bet there's a lot of nice new features we don't even know about.
Right, definitely. And I think I've grown attached to it. I mean, it's been a great truck, and
I think once you see a new one, you will easily detach.
Yeah, well, once you get a really trusty diesel truck, I mean, people say you never let go of them but I mean, we have a good reason to.
Yeah.
Because it is not enough truck
To handle.
for what we're doing.
Ooh, look at all the RVs.
Or we just get a different RV, is that what you're saying?
No, I love my RV.
So we're at Brandon Ford in Tampa, like the world's largest seller of Ford trucks.
Really?
Isn't that something?
Interesting. The world's largest.
Yeah, not just like Florida's or the United States. And it's like the last day of some kind of huge incentive, which is part of the reason that we're here.
That makes sense.
So I guess I
Alrighty.
should look up who I was talking to.
Yeah.
So I've been talking to so many people. Not like this is special or anything, but we do have free coffee.
Maybe. Is being prepared.
Yum. So AJ, how big is this dealership?
Well, we've got 5 off-site lots right now. We've got the lot we're going to keeps all of our Super Duties. We've got a couple buildings down from here that's where it's got all of our Mustangs and half of our F-150 inventory.
Wow.
Along with all the body work that we do, because we do all like lift kits and stuff like that on site.
Okay.
And then we've got a lot on Palm River Road that's got the other half of the F-150 inventory, along with all of our like trains and utility vehicles. And then we've got a lot on the backside of Toyota where we keep all of our wholesale equipment, like our tools and everything like that, and we keep all of our SUVs over there. And then we're actually renting part of the fairgrounds now. And
wow.
Yeah, we keep all of our Rangers and then some more SUVs over there. So.
And you're the largest volume selling F-Series truck dealer in the world, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Number one F-Series. So there's not a single dealership that sells more trucks than we do. And we're number 2 for total volume.
Wow. How many trucks is that a month?
I'd probably say 400 to 500 trucks a month. Don't quote me on the truck number. I mean, total we sell anywhere from 700 to 1,000 vehicles a month. Some months we sell more trucks. Some months we don't sell as many. But I mean,
Wow.
last month we actually cleared 1,100 vehicles for the month of December.
Wow, that's insane. I was just
Wow.
telling Tom to have a sales job here was like probably a really good gig.
Yeah, it's a pretty good gig. You know, there's always a constant, steady flow of traffic coming in. So.
Yeah, no shortage of customers.
I bet.
Huh?
The 350, I don't know the exact terminology on it, but I just know the way the axles work is it's like one whole piece on a 350. So like going over a speed bump, for example, would make the whole truck, you would feel it, whereas with a 450 it's kind of like an independent kind of thing. So it makes the turn radius a lot better on the 450s over the 350 building.
Yeah, with the Chevy now, the turn radius is really pretty bad, and like we just got into a state park with our 43-foot toy hauler, and it's a lot of work. So we're really looking for that maneuverability to be able to get into a place like that.
So this is my storage lot, so you can see all the Super Duties we got right here.
Trucks.
Okay.
I'm underwhelmed.
So it's not like anybody could come in here.
No, yeah, they keep it locked up.
Yeah, this is quite the inventory here. Big bucks.
I bet this one is cheaper. Is there a discount on this one, AJ?
I have to look it up.
It's kind of the bare bones package.
Yeah. For people that want to, for their business, if you want to put like a flat bed on it or anything like that, you can kind of change whatever bed you want.
Oh, gotcha. There's that system I'm looking for right there. That right there.
Yeah. Well, he's opening the gate, so he just showed us how you open the gate, and he told us where they keep all the keys.
So who wants a truck?
How secure is that? I'm not excited about trucks.
Everybody gets a truck.
Yay! I want a new car.
You get a truck, and you get a
He's
truck.
gonna have to shut it now, so. Whoa, dude.
Whoa.
Wow.
Holy cow. Gotta wait for this car.
But you can see it's got it, for being as big of a truck it is, it almost turns on a dime.
Seriously.
Turns on a dime, remember that?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is insane.
So you make a full 360 turn.
What?
Look at this. This is crazy.
This is crazy. Oh my
You're
gosh.
not gonna have to worry about it.
Okay, don't do it again. You're gonna.
I'm gonna break something?
No.
You don't have to worry about hitting curbs or anything like that.
Wow. The maneuvering with that.
For being how big of a truck it is.
That was freaking amazing. That has a tighter turn radius than the Prius.
Yes, it does. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Wow.
You're like a kid in a candy shop.
That is something.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be good. I didn't know it was gonna be that good. That was like, I didn't even know that was possible.
Should we buy this truck? Subscribe to find out what happens next.